this is Ashley back with another video. Before we get into the video, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. So fans wanted my opinion on Nicki Minaj's husband, Kenny, possibly, going to the clink, aka jail, for not registering as an offender, okay? Because I believe his court date is today, but the documents will be sealed because Kenny asked for privacy. He doesn't want his information out there, okay? Obviously, to not embarrass Nicki Minaj. I personally don't feel like Nicki Minaj would be traveling around the world if she felt like Kenny could go to jail, okay? I think that if she felt like he was going to jail, I think that she probably would be staying at home with Papa Bear. But then again, she still got to get to the bag. And Wireless Fest is in 3 days. If she don't attend, she can get fined. Okay, that's just what it is. Even though people want Kenny to go to jail, a lot of Nicki Minaj haters, I really don't feel like he's supposed to get jail time. And that's why the prosecutors, if you read the documents, the prosecutors don't want him to stay in Nicki Minaj's mansion. They want him to do actual jail time because they feel like he might get off. If you actually read the court documents, they're trying to push for him to go to jail because they feel like he might get off. And I don't think that he's really supposed to get jail time. I think that if he gets anything, it was supposed to be probation, staying at home. He probably won't be able to travel with Nicki Minaj, especially overseas, but he's not going to get off scot-free. He's not getting nothing. And I think people don't realize that. In my reading, I said that I believe he would get up to like a year or probation. I believe I said that in my previous reading, because there's just no way he's going to get off scot-free for something like that. Anyway, moving on to Jack Harlow and Doja Cat. A lot of fans are not understanding why Doja Cat won't get with Jack Harlow because he's white, okay? I guess people are very much infatuated with Doja Cat's dating life, because she's not into the BBC. A lot of fans are saying, oh, well, Jack Harlow might not be white enough for her because he's in hip-hop, coming up with all these different accusations. And here's what I have to say about that. A, who cares if she's not into Jack Harlow? Jack Harlow is kind of corny in my opinion. That's one. I'm glad she did not allow Jack Harlow to pander and use her. Okay, because that's what he was trying to do. He was trying to use Doja Cat. Allegedly, Jack Harlow likes, Spanish women and white girls. He's not really into mixed and black girls. Allegedly, that is the word on the curb. Okay, but because he panders to black women so often, y'all believe that he's really into y'all. But he has never dated black women. Okay, we've never seen him out and about with nobody. Trust me, if he was dating somebody black, he would want the people to know so he can pander even more. So that's one. Number two, I think that people are still trying to push that Doja Cat is racist. That narrative like, she only likes like white guys and you can't even be urban or you can't be a part of hip hop. And I don't really think that's completely true. I do think that because of her relationship with her father, she may not really care for black men, but she has that right, okay? Do y'all care when, Chris Brown calls black women darkies? I don't see the outrage for that. You guys got to keep the same energy. I don't think that Jack Harlow and Doja Cat would be a cute couple. And I definitely don't need Jack Harlow and Doja Cat to date, okay? Moving on to Queen Beyonce, it has been recently reported that she is doing Me Too checks, okay, on any artist that is trying to work with her for her upcoming project. Now, it already has been revealed that she has declined to work with Tory Lanez. Okay. Now, I feel like the other artist she probably has declined to work with might be Kodak. Remember, Kodak said he wanted a collaboration with Beyonce. Okay. But, he did go to jail for R-ing a girl, even though he got out. And then remember Lotto, insinuated that Kodak tried to sleep with her for a collaboration because, Kodak was on 000, her latest album. So with that being said, it could be Kodak. I feel like, she probably turned Chris Brown down because allegedly Chris Brown asked to work with her behind the scenes. But at the end of the day, I feel like, the queen of music, she has to go through Camel Face anyway. Okay? If Camel Face tells her to work with an artist, usually she listens to him. It don't matter what the status of her and Camel Face relationship is. She always listens to him when it comes to business. So I feel like if Camel Face tells her it's a good idea to work with somebody, then usually she says yes. Camel Face don't care about a Tory Lanez. His artist is Megan Thee Stallion. So, of course, Beyonce is going to turn down Tory Lanez when, Camel Face makes money off of Megan Thee Stallion. So let me know how you guys feel about the queen of music doing Me Too checks on artists. Doja Cat's Vegas moves up the charts 33 spots. Okay? I think it's currently in the top 30s or top 40s. And I honestly feel like Vegas can go top 10. Okay? It may not go number 1, but I definitely feel like it can go top 10. It's getting a lot of radio play. A lot of people like the song. Some fans are accusing Doja Cat of using payola, but at the end of the day, that has not been proven yet, okay? And I feel like if everybody else use it, I think, people should let Doja Cat use it. It's only fair, right? Moving on to Megan Thee Stallion and Cardi B. So Billboard has crowned Megan Thee Stallion and Cardi B's WAP as the moment that defined the first quarter of this decade. Okay. So they're saying that basically so far for this decade, 2020, WAP was a moment or, a cultural reset. Okay. Now, here's how I kind of feel about that. I kind of understand both sides of the spectrum. I didn't really care for WAP. But when you think about how big that record was to a lot of people, I could understand why they chose that record. Okay, because it went number 1. Megan Thee Stallion at that time, she had a lot of hype around her. This was Cardi B's first comeback single, okay, after taking a break. So, I can understand both sides, even though I didn't really care for WAP personally. A lot of people do like that record. So let me know if you guys feel like this song was a cultural reset, if it was a moment for, the decade of 2020, or do you feel like, Billboard is overhyping it? Billboard, they're going to give Megan Thee Stallion and Cardi B, their accolades and stuff like that because Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion are the industry fave. Anyway, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel and have an amazing day. See you guys in the next video.